name's Cheri. Welcome to the last of my Christmas in July videos. So I wanted to make sure that you are aware that all of these tutorials, there's about a week's worth that I've posted on my channel for my Christmas in July. So there's a whole series with this adorable little tree, and it's part of the In the Pines, and I do have an In the Pines class coming up, and it also has the plaid tidings paper. This one has the folder that kind of goes with the In the Pines. This one, I have a class coming up. It'll be a little later. It's not in August, but it's after August, but that one does have a class as well. So there's a bunch of these coming up. And then the catalog itself does start on August 4th. If you don't have one yet and you would like one, then just let me know. Message me either on Facebook or YouTube or wherever you're watching this, or email me on my website, wherever it is that you're seeing this, and let me know. And then I'll figure out a way to get you one. On August 4th, on Catalog Kickoff Day, I will be live both on YouTube and Facebook with my daughter, and we'll be showing you some of our favorite things and some stuff that we've put together. I'll answer any questions you have about my classes. And before that, if you're on my email list, then you'll find out my Catalog Kickoff specials, as well as my August monthly thank you gifts. So that's all what's coming up. And then for this last little video, I'm going to be showing you the pop-up card. I did these cups. That's the bad one. If you saw the video, you know there was my first one and then my second one. So I did these cups, and then I will get to the carrier, but these are in the holiday catalog. And I'm going to do a pop-up card for you now that matches. So it's a little matching, it'll be a matching set when it's all said and done. Super fun, cute little Christmas gift that you could give to somebody. I do have a Christmas Prep 2020 class coming up. It will be videos only. And each week there'll be an exclusive video with a project, or a card, a tag, a gift, some wrap, something all the way from August 25th till the middle of November. And those are just exclusive for people that are part of that class. So information on all of my classes is always on my website. So for this, I'm going to use Warm Hugs. It's the set that's designed to go with the coffee things. There's actually two sets. I'm using the same one on both this and the carrier. So you wouldn't need both. You can get both if you like them, because you know, you can never have too much stamp stuff, right? So to make this pop-up card, it's exactly the same one. If you watched my channel and you saw the Meerkat card that we did this past winter, who thinks that winter 2020 feels like it was a lifetime ago? I mean, seriously. So you're gonna wanna have a nice, good crease here. And if you like my little bone folders that I always use that are decorated, where's my other one? Because I have a Christmas one as well. If you like these, then you will want to watch my catalog kickoff stuff, because they're going to be one of my free with gift purchases. My girlfriend makes these little charms, so they're going to be one of my things that you can get. So I just have some Whisper White. Let's go ahead and stamp this first. And like I said, it is going to match what the little cup carrier. So I'm going to go back to Garden Green. And this time, instead of using the little tree, I'm going to use the little mug and cut it out. So there are a bunch of little two-step stamps. They're so cute. There's a mug, a bow, a heart, and what I already used, a Christmas tree. I knew the one that I already used was the one I was missing. So just stamp the outline first. And then it's got the little inside, and just get some Garden Green for it. I'm going to run this through the die cut machine. I will have a die cut class too when the machine comes out. How super cute is that? Couldn't be any easier. And then on the inside, you could do the cup again. I'm going to go ahead and stamp my inside before I get my pop-up stuff in it. It just makes it a little easier. So here's the tree. And this says, I like you a latte. So this would be a fun teacher gift, a coworker gift. It's a real cute font. So let's get this little tree's the one that then is on the coffee cup. Then if we get around to doing the carrier, it might be on the carrier too. And then just like the little cup, we have an inside for the tree. All the insides have little patterns on them, super cute. That's all we need for the Garden Green. And then for the, it also comes with just these like little plus signs, just like kind of like little 50s stars. Oh, and I have ink on me. So I didn't want one up here in the middle of my card, but hey, if we have to cover something up, so be it. So I'm just gonna have them go kind of down a stripe through the card. So I didn't intend to pull it this far over, but you know, to cover up my little ink print. It's always a little dicey, you know, when you work with white cardstock and black ink, especially when there's nothing else on it. So I'm just kind of filling that up. I'm keeping this, I know that my design is going to go right here. I would have rather it been a little bit smaller, but we'll work with the smudge. So that's all we need here. This is a super fast little card, but it was just a little bit too much to put on the same video with the, oh, we do need one more piece. We need the one that says, "This one's on me, Merry Christmas." Can I get it on here? I can. Open my black ink again. It's like danger, danger. So you could color these in if you want. I'm fine to go with the garden green and white and black theme, you know, kind of going from our favorite coffee shop. So all the easier, especially if you're making these for all your grandkids, or if you have teenage helpers in your life, college kids that you're going to mail something to get them through. So we have a piece of garden green here. Let's just scrap. Then this is a little stitch circle. If you watch the cup video, I'm reusing these two. This one has a little donut hole in it, and you will be able, I have green ink on me too, yay. You'll be able to use this little wheel thing on a lot of projects in the future, not just on this, but it just cut that out perfectly. And then a little tiny cup. So it can be hot chocolate, it could be tea. It's just kind of a mug. It's great that it's not like an obvious drink shape. And when you put those down, grab hold of your plate to make sure that that stuff's not all moving around, and hold on to your plate till after every last die has been grabbed. Otherwise, if you feel like, I always line my stuff up straight, and then when I roll it through, it's not straight anymore, it could be because you're letting go and everything's moving. So we have this one's on me, Merry Christmas. We have our little die, and then our sweet as can be little cup. Okay, so now we are going to take a piece of acetate, and I did want to show you, it's window sheet, and it's in our catalog, and I don't know where I laid my cards. The one that has the pine trees on it with all the metallics, and I embossed on it to get the saying, that is from a scrap of that. So you're going to take your paper trimmer, and you need the scoring blade. Too much stuff where you aren't going to be able to see it. So put it up here, and then you're going to score at every 1.5 inches. And this is cut 12 inches long just because that's the scrap size I had. It doesn't have to be quite 12 inches. So just put it in there and score really hard because it's window sheet. And then when you have that, put it at 1.5 inches. And you need to do this 4 times. So 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. So now I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then this piece right here, you can just trim. So that one's gonna be a little bit shorter. And I know it's hard to see. It's hard for me to see too, but it's really hard to see in the video. And you're gonna take this, and on all those little score marks, just fold them around. And again, it's window sheet, so it's gonna take, even with those score things, and what you're gonna end up with is a box. So I'm gonna give it a good press and a pinch, And that just keeps it there. And then take your Seal Plus. And then on the little short bit that you had that was a little bit shorter that you just trimmed off, add a strip of the plus. And then just put that on there. So you have a little box. And then once it's boxed together, you can kind of give these a good little press too. Have your little thing here. You're gonna lay it in here. And I usually like this piece to be seen the less, that has the extra sticky on it. So stick some more Seal Plus on it. There, and then put it here, and then fold this down, and this little piece that's going to grab the card just in between that next little section of super easy. And then before I have it all in there, now I just have a little square piece, a little rectangle, I guess. And I'm just going to put one more time. And the nice thing about the Seal Plus is you can see it comes out really easily on the window sheet without me having to press on it, which is nice. And then I'm going to put this on, and I'm not going to quite touch it to the ground, just like that. So now you see you have, this should fold, and make sure it's all done before you go ahead and finish your card. And then I'm going to take my bone folder again, and don't go right here where you feel that, because it'll smush your whole card right there, but it does give you a good little press. And then again in here, you can kind of take your bone folder and press down those. So now you see that when they open the card, it's going to open up. So I'm going to take one of our glue dots, because if you've ever noticed the back of the gift cards that you get, they have that little bit of glue, and it's just like our glue dot. So if you stick a glue dot on here, they'll be able to take that off. Don't put it on the black stripey, because that might be where they actually need to read something. But just put this on here like that. That way when they open the card, it's going to have the gift card pop up. How cute is that? Okay, so let's just put our front together. So I'm going to take this circle here. And put it here. And then I have my favorite white tulle ribbon. This isn't dyed or anything, just plain old white tulle. Get a nice generous little line of it. I'd say it's at least a yard. Probably a little bit longer than a yard. Wrap it through here, and then I'm going to make sure that it doesn't interfere with my mechanism in here. That's why I did it second. And then I'm going to tie a little knot right across the center of my thing here. Just tie that knot. And then I'm going to pull this up and pull these through. So it appears the bow's coming out through the center. And then I'm going to take my mini dimensionals. I could have put them on before I pulled that through, I guess. It doesn't matter. Pull those backs off, so I can have some more little. I just vacuumed or swept in here yesterday, so now it's time to have some more of those things all over my floor. No matter how hard I try not to get them on the floor. Okay, so now that I've got that sandwiched in there, I'm going to take what's left of this ribbon, which it's not a lot, even though I know some of you thought I just pulled tons of ribbon. I'm going to tie this into a tiny little bow. Just like that. And then kind of separate it, because when you pull it like that, they all get stuck together. So if you're doing this for a young man in your life or your husband or somebody, you can leave the bow part off and just do it without the bow. Or get maybe some of our cord, that's the black cord or the jute or one of the more rope looking things. And kind of separate those out. And then get your little coffee cup. Make sure you use Seal Plus for this or a glue dot. Regular seal won't hold that, but this will. So then you have your little cup. It says, this one's on me, Merry Christmas. And so when they open it up, they literally have one that's on you. I like you a latte. So then it would match perfectly if you have your little cup carrier, and you can fill it with other things. So as part of my Christmas class, I have some other ideas, but I mean, you could put more gift cards in here if you were giving it to somebody. You could put socks, any kind of small gift could go in these as well. You could get this little things of instant coffees or tea bags, anything, and put them in there. So that's what we have for today. So I hope I see you back. This is probably the last video. I don't know that I'll get one posted over the weekend because we have end of summer zoo day with my nephews on Friday. My husband's off work. And then I'll see how my weekend goes. On the weekend, I may be getting ready for Tuesday. Monday, I'm going out to lunch for one of my girlfriend's birthdays. So we're going to go out in our masks downtown Indy and have lunch. So everybody have a great day. Bye.